Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I want to showcase a record-breaking TikTok shop to highlight a few of the things that are happening in the e-commerce world that I still believe a lot of people are not fully aware of, and definitely a lot of people are not fully taking advantage of. So in today's video, we're going to cover a brand that is on TikTok shop that's totally crushing it and literally the highest grossing revenue or highest grossing brand that I've seen so far on TikTok. And I want to make some predictions for the future for fun, and I also want you guys to give me your estimates on what's going to happen in the future. But as you see here, I got this brand that in the last 30 days has been able to pull off $4.99 million in revenue. That is pretty insane, right? I mean, $5 million a month in revenue is crazy. That's a $50 million, $60 million a year business if they keep this up. And that can be valued at over 100 million for sure. Now, the product itself is this beach waiver. So, the beach waiver is actually a pretty well-known brand. And, back in September and October, they were doing about 500,000 monthly visitors to their Shopify store. And they have a patented curling iron, basically. That's what it is. Now, they sell it for $79 on here, and then on TikTok shop, they're selling it for $69. So a bit cheaper, $10 cheaper, but girls are going absolutely crazy over this product. It must be really good, right? It must be a very good product, but I do believe that they also just have a really good incentive program behind it, and it's making people really incentivized to promote it. I mean, the biggest sales actually don't come from their own page. It comes from this random creator here who's brought in over $1 million in revenue in the last 30 days. That's really unbelievable. And one of the key reasons I think this brand has been able to do this so well is because they are mixing first, what I mentioned of the incentives, right? They're able to incentivize their community really well and others to make content around it. Second, their product is really good. It's patented. There's no competition because no one else has made a product like this. And third, they are combining ads and they're combining the organic reach that they have to create this monstrous machine, this monstrous money printer really on TikTok shop. Now, another thing that I want to highlight, because some people are not getting on TikTok shop because they see it as competition for their store. But in reality, whenever you're running ads to your TikTok shop, it's also increasing the search volume of your brand as a whole. So what that means is people will go to your Shopify store and make a purchase on there. And it will actually get you email subscribers. It will get you more traffic. And we can see this clearly reflected through their massive pop off. I mean, almost 3x growth in traffic for November. And they are also on Amazon Prime. So they're also on Amazon. Really, really smart. Super smart brand. They're really capitalizing on every single channel. And I truly think this is the future of e-commerce here, is utilizing these sales channels while keeping Shopify as the central hub for your business so that you can still continue to build an email list, still continue to build out your community in the back end, post-purchase upsells, etc. But utilizing Amazon and also now TikTok shop as a cold acquisition system. It's truly the perfect cold acquisition system in my opinion. And the reason why is because it's so seamless, right? You can literally just be browsing on TikTok, doom scrolling at midnight, and see somebody highlighting, this product that they love, and you can literally just shop on it right then and there. Now, another reason why this is important for you to know is because these results are not going to be exclusive to TikTok shop. I'm predicting that Instagram is going to do the exact same thing. They already have a shop. There's already an Instagram shop, and there's already a way to run ads to that shop. But what they don't have is the seamless checkout experience and seamless product tagging experience that TikTok has. But guess what? Meta is notorious for copying features that are working for other social media companies. So you should not be surprised when you start seeing people shopping on Instagram shops in the near future. So it's a great time to be an e-commerce business. It's a great time to be a performance marketing agency like what I have going on. And we're seeing some of the craziest results, in a long time through TikTok Shop ads currently. So if you are a TikTok Shop and you are a brand, do not hesitate to reach out to my company. Just go to akemilab.com and fill out our form. We may not get back to everybody, but we will get back to the ones that we see the most promise in. And ultimately, that's what I think is going to be really worthwhile to focus on is, creating your Shopify store, sure, but then really trying your best to get on TikTok Shop, because you're going to be able to not only get content for your business, but you're also going to be able to create ads and drive a lot of viral traffic, to your website. And then I think it's really smart to be on Amazon as well, because then you can capitalize on their logistics. So there you kind of have the perfect system, right? You got logistics through Amazon, you got search traffic and organic traffic through Amazon as well, but then you got the organic traffic and search traffic from TikTok, and then you have your Shopify store to collect the emails and to sync it all together, because you actually can do that. You can combine all of them, and that's what most of the brands that I see at the highest level are doing already. I got some pretty insane brands that we're working with right now, like literally some of the biggest in the Shopify ecosystem, which is pretty cool. And that's a flex, sure. But I also say that to show you that a lot of big brands are taking this way more seriously than even like a month ago, right? I think now that we're starting to see brands reach 5 million in monthly revenue, that's when the big players are going to take notice, right? Before it was brands doing like maybe 100K a month, 500K a month. I mean, that's a lot, but that's not 5 mil. 5 mil a month is very significant. That shows huge promise for this sales channel. And like I said, I mean, this is just the beginning. This is the highest earning product right now. But to me, this isn't even that crazy of a product, right? I mean, this is an electronic product. Imagine once there's things that people truly need in their lives. I mean, I guess this is one of those things, and I'm just not a girl, so I can't really relate to it as well. But I truly think it's going to get ridiculous, and we're still in the early stage. I think this might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to hop in, sort of like how Facebook ads were back in 2017. People speak of those times as if they were, it was literally like, taking money, like raining money basically, if you were running Meta ads back then to an actual brand. So again, make sure you're staying up to date on everything. The best way to do that is literally to just subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to continue to show you these things. And don't try to look for all the answers, right? Don't try to look up how to make a TikTok shop. That's kind of silly, because you just go to Google, look up TikTok shop, sign up for a TikTok shop. It's really that simple. So don't try to look for all the answers. I think the most important thing is knowing the information in terms of what's going on, like being aware of the opportunity. That's all you need. You don't need any tutorials. You don't need anything else. And if you're wondering, can you drop ship on TikTok shop? You can, but it's much better if you order inventory to somewhere. So don't try to shortcut this. You can drop ship if you want to do it, but you may run into some issues down the line. So I definitely suggest to just build a brand, right? Like order inventory, take the risk, and you don't have to spend money on ads to sell it. You can literally just make content or recruit other people to make content. So yeah, that's really about it for this video. I wanted to show this record-breaking TikTok shop, because I do imagine someday in the future, maybe let's say a year from now, we're going to be looking back at these revenue numbers and say, wow, it's pretty crazy how far we've come. Because I'm sure by this time next year, there will be some TikTok shops that print, 10, 20 million in a month, maybe even more. We'll see. Maybe I could be wrong, but I definitely feel like that's where things are headed. So let me know what you think about what I'm saying. And of course, make sure you check out the Akemi Lab in the description. We're always posting breakout TikToks so that you know which content is working the best, and e-commerce trends so that you can actually learn which products are the ones that are popping off the most, or trends to find products around. If you literally just combine those two things, I mean, you're going to build a very successful business. And we also have a sourcing and shipping tab. So, we got some suppliers in here that can help you source products if you need to. And of course, just a bunch of chats and tutorials and really cool things. It's actually a really awesome community. I'm so excited for it. And I would love for you to be a part of it. It's really our business incubator for people that maybe can't work with our agency, or just for anybody really that wants to join. Even our clients can join. Whoever wants to join can. It's a really dope opportunity for anyone, really. I'm very active in there. So yeah, that's about it. Yes, I did get a haircut finally. It was about time. I groomed myself. It was Q4, so that was the least of my priorities. It's still Q4, but it was about time to just, start fresh. So yeah, that's about it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.